Hey guys! I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name, as always, is Boom Shaka, and I welcome you to my channel, my YouTube channel, or my podcast, or wherever you guys are listening to me from. I really appreciate your support, and I hope that you guys are enjoying my content, that you're learning from it, that you're growing from it, and that you keep on enjoying it for the rest of eternity. In this video, in this podcast, I wanted to speak to you guys about the fact that there's a lot of things going on the planet right now. There are a lot of things going on the planet right now that you might feel are wrong. It's the least of what we might say. There are certain things going on this planet where you might feel like it is out of your control, that there is stuff going on where you feel a little bit lost and alone and unable to do anything or make any impact about it. You're not able to do anything that might even change the course of the planet, and everything's going to keep on going in the dastardly fashion that's going on, and you feel helpless, like a victim, like you are a useless human being, that there's nothing that you can do specifically in order to change the world. Then why even bother? Why are we even here? And what are we even doing here? There's a lot of individuals that message me with the same kind of sentiment over and over again, thinking or saying that they are unable to see how anything that we do right now in this moment in time could change the course of events that is going to lead to the doom and destruction of humanity and of planet Earth. Now, not only planet Earth, obviously. I mean, like, I feel like planet Earth is stronger than we give her credit for. Not that we should keep on doing what we're doing, but I feel like she will be able to take care of herself better than we can ever take care of her. She'll eliminate us or do something like that. But I do realize the sentiment that these individuals are feeling, that they feel helpless, they feel lost, they feel alone, and they feel like there's nothing they can really do in order to change the course of this world, right? I feel like when I hear all of these thoughts and these sentiments, I feel a little bit sad, obviously, because these individuals are obviously, they've lost hope and they feel alone, and that like there's no one else doing anything, and everyone is just ruining the world and not helping out or doing anything kind or doing anything to improve the world in any way. The reason I wanted to do this video is because I always feel like one of the most important things, the most important traits to have as a human being on this planet or in this world is to have the sentiment or the idea of hope. Not because we think that we're just going to have hope and not do anything and everything's going to turn out perfectly. I think that the combination, the solid combination of hope and action is what we need to have as individuals in this world right now. Hope along with action. Not only just hope, not only feeling like everything's going to be fine and I can just bury my head in the sand and that's going to be fine, everything's going to work out perfectly. Not only that kind of hope, and not only just action for the sake of action, you just commit actions over and over again because you think that you have to do something, but you have no hope for the future. And there's a lot of people like that who are doing a lot, but don't believe that anything they do is going to have an impact in the world anyways. I don't think either one of those does very well on its own. I think the importance of it comes along when you have both hope and action all together. It has to come together as a synchronous thing. You have to have hope, obviously, for the fact that there is hope for the future. There's always hope. There always should be hope, because without hope, I don't think people would actually even take action. But that's just my perception of things. You should believe that, yes, if you do something right now, if you believe that there's a fire and we need to do something about it right now, then we take action right now in this moment in time and we can do something to affect the future. That is the kind of hope that we need to have. And along with that hope, we take the action that we think is going to change the future in a way that we want it to do, or in a way that we want it to change. So we take the action and we have the hope. Those two in combination are what I feel creates an impact that is tangible in this world and on this planet. If we have one without the other, I feel like either there's going to be a lot of resentful, bitter individuals who are going to be taking a lot of action but not actually have hope for the world, or there's going to be a lot of people who have no hope for the world, who have hope for the world, but they're not actually doing anything in order to make any changes. I've said this over and over again, and I feel like it's something that needs to be said over and over and over again so that people can remember and understand it. And the essence of this idea is that you have to remember that you are really just one single individual. yes, you can make a big impact, but you have to remember that you have to start small. Everyone has to start somewhere. Everyone has to start in some small little way, whatever that way might be. You might start by cleaning out your own neighborhood, or by swapping out all of your plastic bags for something else, or stopping the use of any single plastic or a single-use plastic, or little things like that. Everyone has to start somewhere. And I'm just giving green examples. Obviously, there's a bunch of other things people can do, like volunteering at a women's shelter, or donating to an organization that helps with sex slavery. There's a billion different ways we can help the world. We can't do it all. And that's what we have to remember, is that as an individual, we're not going to be able to go and help every single person on this planet and help every single being on this planet. You can't help the orangutans who are being killed by the palm oil industry and also help all of the people who are in sex slavery, and also help the environment, and also help the dolphins, and also, you can't do it all. You have to figure out where you can make the best impact that you're going to make as an individual. Every single person on this planet has the power to make an impact in a certain manner, in a certain situation, really, really tangibly. Right? We have the power. For example, for me, my power, and I've said this before, my superpower is my voice and my communication skills. And so this is what I'm doing in order to change the world little by little. I'm making these videos on topics, or making these podcast episodes on topics I believe are important, that I feel could help heal the world. And so I can use my voice in order to help heal the world in a little manner, little by little, step by step, over a long period of time. I don't believe that I'm never going to stop doing these videos. I don't believe, unless I lose my voice or something. I feel like I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, because this is my mission now. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life in order to make the impact on this world that I have been brought on this planet to make. I am alive here on this planet right now in order to make this particular kind of impact. The way I do it might change. Perhaps I might move from videos to doing something else, but I will keep on using my voice and my thoughts in order to make an impact on the world in a little way, over and over again, over a long period of time, until I die. I hope I'm doing videos even on my deathbed. I think that'd be ideal. And the same thing applies to you. You're going to have to figure out, what is your impact going to be on this planet? Are you going to be making an impact on young women? Is that going to be your impact? That's what you're going to be focusing on? Or are you going to make an impact on children of abused women? Or are you going to make an impact on dolphins who are in captivity? Or are you going to make an impact on orangutans who are being killed by the palm oil industry? There's a billion different things that we can be working on, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on the planet, as I said, that can cause either despair or hope. You can be like, okay, fine, yes, this is going on. Either I can sit there and cry about the fact that people are crazy and greedy and the corporations are killing the world and no one cares about anything anymore. I can sit and cry about it. Or I can figure out one little thing that I can do every single day in order to help the planet out, or whatever my specific thing is. So if that is your thing, that you're going to help the orangutans who are being killed by the palm oil industry, then you can start becoming that advocate and telling people to stop eating Nutella, or to stop eating all those chocolate bars, or all those chips that are using palm oil to make their ingredients, right? As one of their ingredients. So that's one of the things you could do. Instead of crying about it, you do something small every single day in order to move yourself forward and move your goal forward, and to help yourself make that impact that you are wanting to make. That is what I think makes the world change. It doesn't change because one person decides, I'm going to change everything in the world and I'm going to help everyone and everything's going to be perfect and world peace is going to reign on this planet finally. That's not how change happens. Change happens because one person decides that I'm going to do this one little thing because it's important to me, because I care about it, and then they start working on it diligently every single day, little by little. And before you know it, the world has changed because this one person made that effort every single day. That is what makes an impact in the world. Both hope and action together, making a combination, a power combination that kills anything that stands in its path. Those two things have to go together in order for us to make that impact that we want to make on this planet. We can't just sit back and cry about the state of the world, or we can go forth and do what we're meant to do, right? Even though it might feel like it's just useless. It might feel like you're doing something that is never going to change the world, and it might feel like you're doing something that no one is ever going to notice. Despite all of that, you still keep on going and still keep on working on the things that you're working on. And eventually, I absolutely guarantee, I mean, not absolutely, but I do know that I do believe that eventually, absolutely, your efforts will pay fruit or bear fruit. It will result in something powerful, more than you can ever imagine. But it has to start again, as I said, with hope and action, the power combo. Again, I hope this makes sense to you guys. I sometimes feel some of these topics are obviously really intangible and really hard to speak about. So I'm trying to speak about them in a way that makes them a little bit easier to understand. I hope I've been able to do that. If you guys have any questions at all, please message me anytime. All my contact information is in the description below. And if you guys have anything else that you want me to speak about, please let me know as well. Again, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I shall see you guys the next time around. Bye for now.